Rider Japan welcome. As you can see, putting the bike back together, carbs are on, air box is on, it's all cleaned out and everything underneath, new bits of fuel hose and stuff. Took the top yoke off and buffed it back, repainted it, so that's all fitted on. Buffed the top of these as well, is all clean and nice. That little Yamaha logo had like brush paint on it accidentally. The previous owner basically had like used a paintbrush and painted the top just by hand. It looked terrible, and they'd gone over the edges of all this metal and they'd gone across that logo thing as well. So that was just glued in. Luckily I just put a blowtorch on it for a couple of seconds, a bit of smoke come off it. I was like, cool, just picked it with a penknife and just come straight off. So easy if you want to remove those yourself. So I want to come up with a little design to put in there. In Japan, they still use their family crests, like going back hundreds of years. I really like that. We have them in England, but we don't really use them. They don't have any sort of significance anymore. But Japan, they use them a lot. So they're usually in a circle, yeah? Look it up. They're called a kamon, I think. Look up Japanese kamon, family crest. Usually a circle and some little design in there. They're quite beautiful, some of them. They're really cool, like, they look like, they remind me of crop circles a lot of circles and lines and swirls and stuff. I like the design of them. So, as that's a circle, that sort of gave me a bit of inspiration for it. I want to do my own version based on motorbikes. So it's a simple thing. I'm going to make it myself just by hand. So I've got some bits of brass upstairs. I'm going to bang them about a little bit. This might sound really crude, but it'll be all right, trust me. Yeah, I'm going to shape up a little bit of brass, come up with my own design, and it's going to fit in there really nicely. Okay, I think that'll do. Not going to bother polishing it. I didn't know exactly, I didn't do any sketches or any like designs, I just sort of went with the flow with deciding on like, what I mean by that is like deciding how big to do those discs, like how thick to make the outside and how thick to make that bar and stuff. I just went with what I decided at the moment as I was making it. And then also this one, actually on the bike it does fit in that space a little bit tight, so that's just like 18.45. I made mine a little bit bigger, it was 18.6 I think I measured it, yeah, just under 18.6. So yeah, mine's going to fill up that space a little bit better, and then also obviously that's a lot chunkier. I've done that on purpose as well because that's brass, it's going to tarnish, it'll go brown if I let it. So the idea is it sticks up from the top yoke. I'm going to get a really fine paper buff stick, and then I can just brighten it up by just zinging it up and down, just gently, and it'll brighten that surface. That's all I care about. I'm not going to get it polished or anything. Yeah, as for the actual design, looking at it finished, there's a danger of it looking a little bit like a car steering wheel. There's a danger of it looking a bit like a baby's buggy or some sort of cart on a railway line. I don't like that about that. My idea was to just some sort of like abstract motorbike. It's a bit weird looking like that. What I'm thinking of doing is just encrypting my design by turning it vertical. So it is still a motorbike, like inspired design, but it's going to go actually on my motorbike like that. So I like the idea of that because that sort of encrypts my design, makes it less obvious, and then also just seeing that vertical going up and down, it'll just make sense with me, with like the sense of riding a bike and looking down a road and stuff. I like that more, so that's actually going to go, my idea was that way, but it's actually going to go on my bike that way, seeing it finished. So let's go stick it on. Let's try it out. There you go, fits. Still could have gone a bit bigger, that still rattles in there, but does fill the space better than before. Yeah, I like it. And it's got that thickness, so it sticks up from the top surface, so which I need so I can clean it easily. Using this glue again, I used it for sticking the badge, like the plate on my exhaust silencer. So strong, considering how many cycles it gets hot and cold. Got wet loads of times as well, been washed loads of times. It's still absolutely solid on there, like over 2 years now. I've got full faith in this stuff, and it's black as well, so it sticks out over the edge. Not going to see it too easily. Okay, there you go, done. I'm happy with that. It come out well, and it's one of those small little things that I've done to the bike. You've probably done things to your bike as well. No one's going to know about it, no one's going to see it, no one's going to notice it, but it's just for you, it makes you happy. That's why you do those kind of things, so cool. That's it, I've got my design for my family Camun for my bikes. I'm seeing on my FJ over there, a big flat disc on the side of the bike, needs something doing with it. Maybe I'll do another one bigger for the FJ, my family Camun. Cool, thanks for watching.